everybody, how's it going? Well, I've got kind of a last minute Jeep project going. Some of my older viewers may remember this part for the 1991 Wrangler, and I've let it sit outside and it's gotten some surface rust and whatnot. But what it is basically is part of this homemade grill guard for the front of this. There's the rest of it, and it attaches basically with those, let's get this into focus, with these two holes right here. I originally took it off. See, there's a mounting point right there. I took it off, so I didn't really care for it, and it wasn't in that great of a shape, and I ended up just cutting and installing this piece of metal pipe just to kind of finish it off. But what I think I want to do is finish scraping this thing, sanding it, painting it to match the rest of this bumper, and I might consider putting it back on. So if I don't like it, it's only 4 volts and I can take it off again, but what do you think? I guess I don't have it on the right way. I don't know. Too goofy? I think either way I am going to go ahead and fix this thing up. Paint it, because it was obviously custom built for this Jeep, and not something I want to get rid of. So I think I will finish scraping this and sanding it, cleaning it up, and then if I'm not mistaken, this has some bed liner sprayed on it. It's got a little bit of a texture, but it matches the whole rest of the bumper. So anyway, that's what I'll do. Stay tuned. Lots of rust accumulated in this area. I had it, unfortunately, sitting on the concrete next to the pool equipment, and it gets pretty wet over there, so fortunately just some surface rust. I don't know who built this thing years ago, but did a pretty decent job. I mean, it's not necessarily everything I was built, but you know, if you have it, consider using it. Anyway, got most of the big stuff knocked off. So you can see it's mostly just surface rust. So, I'm gonna find some sandpaper. Alright, fortunately I have some of this, 400 grit left over from the whole Miata trunk lid sanding debacle, so not necessarily looking for perfection with this, because it's I mean, the whole thing is somewhat crudely built. coming out a little bit better, as you can see. Yeah, a couple other areas I'll knock down. There's another one of these carriage bolts on the other side. I took it out. I take this one out to figure out how to, maybe I'll mix up some Bondo or something for that hole. I'm not sure what it was even for. Yep, continue to clean this up. Go ahead and remove this carriage bolt that's here. Hopefully it's not corroded into place. Nope. Good, there it goes. Alright, cool. Just clean it up a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to put some primer on these bare spots. This may not be the most appropriate primer, but it seems to be the only primer I can find right now. I know I left my metal etch primer over at Nick's house, so this will have to do. Good enough for now. Alright, that's gonna about do it for today. Gonna let that dry, clean things up. Then I guess tomorrow I'll go ahead and spray it. Maybe with some black, and then definitely if I have some of the bed liner left over, which I'm pretty sure I do, I'll do that and throw it on. Alright, it's day 2 of the Jeep brush guard project, and I've got it all primed, and the rust is kind of clumpy and heavy on that, but that's the best I can really do. So now that it's all dry, I'm going to go ahead and shoot it with a coat of this truck bed coating. Do one side at a time and let it dry. The temperature is really nice today. It's a little breezy, so it should be dry in no time. Okay, I got one side done. Sitting here drying. That's why I love these stones. I can just paint stuff on it, and when I'm done, rake up the stones, and there's no mess. So, like I said before, this thing is not in great shape, but I'll throw it on there. It's at least in the same shape as the rest of the front bumper. So if I don't like it, I'll take it off. Okay, so one last shot of the way it looks right now. I'm going to take this bar out, just undo these nuts, and there's a threaded rod that goes all the way through here, just putting tension on this. I'll take that out and put the other brush guard on. I'm just not sure I'm going to like it, but you know what? It's only a couple bolts. I can take it off. Stay tuned. Well, what does everybody think? I'm still not totally sold on it. It does look pretty mean, but just not necessary. But then again, I already had it because it came on the Jeep. So I'll leave it up to you guys. What do you think? Should I leave it, or should I return it back the way it was? I'll let this pole run for a little while, and then whatever everybody says, I will go ahead and do. Doesn't hurt my feelings either way. I mean, it's totally unique. It's completely homemade. I will say this because I'm sure 10,000 people will ask the question. I didn't buy it. It came on the Jeep. Somebody took the time to cut it all out and weld it together. And it's been on there for quite a while, so it's not nearly a new condition, but with some bed liner over it, I mean, it's got a lot of chips and heavy pitting from rust. So, that being said, what does everybody think? Let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. I've got more Jeep videos coming, more Miata videos, and lots of other videos coming. So let me know what you think, and we'll talk to you on the flip side.